three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
On the wing, Williams. Nance with it. Elo kicks to Doherty. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Price with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Doubled by Howard. And Nance kicks to Elo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage. No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a three-point game. Kicks to Griffin. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Price for three. There's the bucket. Good. Price has got 6 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Griffin to the inside. Here's Howard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Elo. The feed to Doherty. All sorts of time. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Cleveland on defense. Trailing by 2. Kidd gets the bucket.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Cleveland with the ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Price dishes to Doherty. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
It's stolen by Bryant. And that one's good. Bryant's got his first bucket in this one.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Williams. Up top, Nance, covered by Anthony. Here's Price. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Price has got 8 points. Cleveland leading by 4. And Kidd, here we go. That's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Elo. Jason Kidd making his last shot, and the shot is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Kidd. Jumper off the screen, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups. That's working in their favor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. McKeskey's checked in for Doherty. Rollins comes in for Williams. Williams, he's checked in for Elo. And Kerr's subbed in for Price. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Williams. Here's Kerr for three. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Now here's Nance. There's the screen. The pass to Williams. Dishes to Kerr. Mokeskey. The shot misses. Some solid D from Nowitzki. To the inside. Hayward. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Cleveland. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Knocked loose. Here's Nowitzki. Kerr against Irving. Here's Nance. Finished off the break. Nance has got his second bucket.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Hayward outside. 1 second left. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And
the basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cleveland leads by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland. Williams out there with Williams. Then it's Elo. Then there's Price. And it's Doherty in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Howard. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Price against Lowry. Rejected by Kobe. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And they're on the break. Here's Lowry. Here's Howard. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And it's blocked. Elo against Lowry. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Doherty with the screen on Bryant. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
You You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jason Kidd is checked in for Kobe, and Tony Parker subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Carmelo. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Price. 8 points for him. And that one's good.
2 points for John Williams.
Cleveland with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Howard kicks to Kidd. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound by Parker. Cleveland leading by 16. There's the dish to Kidd. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kidd's got 8.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Price. He feeds it to Doherty. Pulls up. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Doherty's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Parker passes to Howard. Howard down after the assist led him into the lane.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. Here's Doherty. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good from Kidd. The assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Price. Here's Elo. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Kidd dishes to Howard. And that one is hammered home.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
Here's Price following the score by Cleveland. And Doherty kicks to Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got his second basket. It's Kidd with the drive. And good on the basket. Book it.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Parker against Price. Here's the screen. Williams passes to Price. Doherty, the screen. Goes up on the high post. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Parker.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Kidd. Got it off in time, but it's so as we conclude.